deep from a bunker in a top secret location. In southern Indiana comes a gathering of the Gospel Broalition. If it's religion, politics, cars, guns, cigars, and anything else flammable, we're talking about it. For men, by manlier men. Get it? Got it? Good. This is the Gospel Broalition. And here are your hosts, Pastor Lee, J.R. Robinson, and the Hoosier Hillbilly, Mike Paul.
This week I had a kind of a weird encounter because I was thinking about respect.
R-E-S-E.
I know. And so every time you say respect, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Suck it to me, suck it to me. And yeah, so
Did you say suck it to me instead of suck it to me? Suck it to me, suck it to me.
That's what Bruce Springsteen was saying. Because you suck.
You suck.
Put a counter down there.
But it was so funny because I had that, and then last night we're playing with TD Legend, which I just said his name online. Nobody watches the program anyway. No matter.
It almost sounded inappropriate, but
It's
you just
TJ or KD.
Huh?
TJ or KD.
TJ. TD.
Okay,
No, TJ.
said something else.
Oh my God! Get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm just saying that's what it sounded like.
And so he starts singing it last night. He said, "Did you hear that?"
Oh, was he singing respect?
He was like R-E-S-P-E-C-T, and then I go out to eat today, and the restaurant's playing it. And the
Matrix.
I'm in the Matrix. And so I'm in there, and the crew is in the back. The food crew is singing it. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a sign from God. I need to talk about this. But I think the whole issue is about respect. We don't have any respect anymore for anything. And respect is about other people. Out of respect, we stand for the flag. We pull over when a hearse comes by. Mm-hmm. We stand for worship songs. It's respect. And I think we're raising a generation. We're seeing it. We're raising a generation of people who have respect for nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we're down to Lake, and a couple of boys, good kids from the neighborhood, are behind me, and they're wanting to get my attention. And they said, "Hey, dude," and I snapped around, and I know I scared the crap out of them because I just snapped around like I'm gonna freaking kill you. I am.
Hey, sir.
And that's what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, you can call me Mr. Brown or you can call me sir.
Yeah.
You don't call me dude. And I hope it's a life lesson because like I said, I scared them all. You can just see the blood drain from their face when I did it. And I were talking about it on the way, and I said my wife's name again. But we were talking about it on the way back home. Another beat. I cannot even comprehend going and sweet Tony will agree with me. I can't even comprehend being 10 years old going to somebody who's 55 years old going, "Hey, dude."
Oh, not even in my time was that acceptable. I would have got slapped.
It's incomprehensible. My mind shuts off. It's incomprehensible for me. I never walked into my friend's house in high school going, "Hey, Barbara, what's up?" Never in a million years.
No.
It was Mr. or Miss.
Yes, yeah.
And that's what you always said. And one of the things I do appreciate about your kids, that you've taught them, they call me Pastor Lee.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I'll pass kids in the hallway and they're like, "Hey, Lee." It's like, Pastor Lee to you.
My kids call you Lee, I think.
I know, it's your kids I'm talking about.
Imagine that.
So,
disrespectful punks.
He gets it. He understands. He can be taught. I'm figuring. Okay, I'm pointing that way.
There you go.
But I think it's a respect issue. Like, even we've been running around together for a long time, and I would not let my kids just call you Mike.
Yeah, it's Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike.
I'm going to start calling you Pastor Lee.
Well, no,
I'm not.
No, we're friends.
I'm going to call him all kinds of names, but Pastor Lee won't be one of them.
No, it's not that. It's your kids. Your boys are fantastic boys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're sweethearts.
They're
some of the best kids I've ever been around in my life. And I've been around thousands of kids through youth ministry. Some of the best kids I've ever been around. It's just that generation.
Yeah.
They've just grown up with that, and you don't, especially with there's not got to be a pecking order with males.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not at the level yet to call me by my first name.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth. You don't like it, suck it. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
You know, you had to reach a level of maturity before you could actually start calling somebody. And I guess it's just my Southern upbringing.
Yeah.
You know, we're playing golf, and the woman comes by and says, when you get done, put your carts, you know, behind the building. I said, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know she's probably, 15 years older than me, but I'm up there, but yes, ma'am.
It's just a courtesy.
Yeah.
It's a courtesy respect thing.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. We have no respect for anything anymore. We don't have respect for the flag. We don't have respect for the people who died to give us a free country. We don't have respect for the laws anymore. We have respect for nothing. We don't have respect for the Word of God. We don't have respect in our worship services. I mean, people come in, and I'm as hip and cool and relevant as everybody, but, bringing your drinks and stuff and sandwiches into the sanctuary bugs the crap out of me.
I'm not gonna lie. I can come into the sanctuary with a hat on, but when worship starts, I've tried to keep it on my head. I can't.
It
feels
it's a respect issue.
wrong to have my hat on my head, and I don't think God cares either way. It's just something for me. It's just like,
well, if you want to misinterpret Corinthians, we can argue that your hat's wrong.
oh,
I said misinterpret.
yeah, misinterpret.
Well, but the statues coming down, the businesses being destroyed is because people have no respect for other people's properties. And they just don't. I don't respect you. I don't respect your property. I'm going to destroy it. I have no respect for this person, the statue, what they did to actually get a statue.
Well, and
That's
I've
what
heard
Aaron Lewis was saying. He was talking about the red and white and the blue, and then he says burning on the ground. That's not necessarily that he's seeing somebody burn a flag.
Yeah.
But the same thing is happening.
Yeah.
The flag is being burnt right in front of us, even if they're not lighting a physical flag.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the country stands for is burnt.
So I've heard Lee say it before, and I mean, I used to do the same thing. When you're rolling by a church with your music loud, what'd you do?
Turn it down.
Turn it down. When I rolled into the neighborhood at night, I turned my music down. It was a respect thing.
When we were drinking, and we know, guys, if you drink a whole lot of beer, you got to pee a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when the dam breaks.
You break the seal, it's over.
You break the seal, you got to go
done.
every 5 minutes.
Yep.
Never pee at a church. Never.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did.
Never pee on church property. There was a respect. We were godless pagan heathens. But there was a certain respect that we had. And then when you're talking about black and white and Hispanic and all that, it was just, we had respect for everybody. You could lose that respect. People say, well, you have to earn respect. No, you don't. Everybody's entitled to respect. Mm-hmm. Everybody starts with respect.
Now they can lose it.
They can lose it.
They can lose it.
But everybody starts with it. And so I see a black person, I see a Hispanic person, I respect that person.
Yeah.
Because they're worthy of that.
Yeah.
What critical race theory is doing, or white racism, is it's telling these kids, that's a white person, you don't have to respect them.
Yeah.
What they say doesn't matter. What they do doesn't matter. You don't have to respect that person. It's very dangerous. It's horrible. But it's just it's respect.
Yeah.
If we can get back to that point to where we start respecting things, you turn your back on a 97-year-old veteran playing his heart out on a harmonica, you are worthless POS. That's what you are.
For what? What did she gain?
Notoriety.
People want to punch her in the face.
We live in a narcissistic society where it's all about me. Mm-hmm. And I've got to make a ass of myself so that I'll get more likes on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's it.
She didn't have to try very hard. No one likes her now.
It's horrible, man. We just don't have any respect whatsoever. I don't see any other course. There's only two courses, either peaceful succession or violent succession. It's the only course.
It's no other way at this point. I mean, because neither side's going to give.
And people are like, well, that's treason. Well, we split from the British Empire. That was treason too.
Yeah.
Those guys signed that document knowing if it didn't work out,
oh, they were all going to die.
They're dead.
Yep.
That's guts. We don't have that today.
No, we don't.
No. We have Joint Chief of Staff sitting there going, yeah, there's white rage and I want to understand it. That's what we don't have men. We don't have men anymore.
No.
And those guys were men.
Mm-hmm.
And what's so weird? is if you look at the ages of all these guys when they were doing this stuff,
they were babies.
In their early 20s.
Yeah, they were babies.
In their early 20s. Pajama Boy. Sit in your basement, mom and dad's basement right now. They were in their early 20s. Of course, they had a life expectancy of 30. But then again, they were doing something with their life.
And now we keep breaking records for the oldest man at the top every year.
75 years old, 79 years old, 80 years old. Yeah. Pretty soon they have to bring about an iron lung, you know?
Yeah.
Which Democrats could do that because they would just, we're going to prop him out there and then we're going to have other people speak on his behalf.
Yeah, they're doing that now, basically.
Yeah. But it's about respect.
The Gospel Broalition is done, leaving behind charred minds, exhaust fumes, ammo, multiple cigar
I don't know.
and an empty bottle of bourbon.
We had that one
Mission accomplished.
Well, we didn't get it released last week on
Gospel
time.
Broalition with Pastor Lee, J.R. Robinson, and the Hoosier Hillbilly,
J.R.
Mike
tried.
Paul.
He's busy during the summer.
He couldn't help it
for
that we
men,
got dang
by
trying to put
men.
in some.
If it's religion, politics,
music,
cars, guns,
last
cigars,
week it was a
and
17
anything
hour
else flammable, we're
I
talking
heard
about
too,
it.
yeah.
We hope you enjoyed
Because I
the
don't
show.
have
We know we had fun.
seconds.
We'll be back soon, and thank you for being a part of the Gospel
show.
Broalition.
We need to go back to our raunchy style.
I know our raunchy style is way better.
It is.